Alrighty, guys, here we go. It's the game we've been waiting for. Oh my gosh, just look how cute everyone is. Oh my gosh. I really, really hope we get to cook in this game. Oh my gosh, Colonel Sanders is like a superhero. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, guys, who is ready to fall in love with the Colonel? Because I think I am. Alright, so let's get this going. So, new game. Type in our name here. Look at the cute little chicken in the biscuit background. That's so cute. Alright, I'm so excited. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. And you guys can't really hear it because I know I have the sound off on the game, but there is a continuous chicken alarm going off. Smack that clock. Up and at 'em. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. Nah. Laying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. Let's see here. You'll need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. We're going to go with that one. It's here, finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Delicious, just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Like how in an anime they always have toast, but I guess in this you gotta have a biscuit. Yikes, you're in such a hurry. In fact, that you forgot to put on your deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam? Hope I'm pronouncing that right. She's the most adorable, awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Look at the little pigtails. Good morning, Hallie. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Oh my gosh, she's so sad. Classic Mareem, raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day-only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. 3-day-only semesters? A sweet girl, Mareem, has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Ugh. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? I think we should change the subject. It's hard to see Miriam like this and frequently quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you should try to change the subject to something more interesting. All summer, you've been hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic mystery student who is enrolled at this school. Oh my gosh, I think it's time for the Colonel. Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Now, what about this mystery student we read about on the school message board? Any new deets? Oh, get this! I heard his name is Harland, and he's no ordinary student. They say he has powers. He's had them ever since he was born, from an egg. An egg like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. Oh my gosh, she's still crying. But the thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumors I've heard. Like, I heard he once fought a bear with just his smile? You both sighed thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hand onto the grounds. Jeez, who would do that? Hey, it's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. One, her uniform reminds me of the Meg Ronalds uniform in Devil's a Part-Timer, if you guys have ever watched that. But also, look at how her name is spelled. Ashley. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Well, that's kind of rude. You leave Hallie's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins, right? You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Wow, that's a really short skirt on her. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van Van the Man-Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. A little strange. Ahem, Van, you rang. Oh my god! He kind of looks like a JoJo character. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. See, look, he even stands like a JoJo character. Look at his hair. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Good on me. Let's go, Miriam. Push. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. This kid looks a little creepy. Okay. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. That's what I call my grandfather, Pop. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Hallie. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? No, Miriam. I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's a corgi. Now, quiet down, everyone. And his name is Sprinkles. That is so cute. Oh my god. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Oh my gosh, he's the instructor. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. Although, look how cute he is. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. Guys, I think I know what's about to happen. I'm chilly. Someone close the door. These cherry blossoms have to be here because the colonel's about to come in. And then he walks in. Oh my God, he's so adorable. Look at the cherry blossoms. Oh my God. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles, sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to beat across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be sweaty sweats a lot. Jeez, this girl's mean. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pit smells into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Jesus. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what's with all your really weird insults? You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. What a kind man. Boy, howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Just like the weather in Tennessee. Please use my handkerchief. Look how he's standing. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Oh my God. Look at that face. He's blowing you a kiss. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. I mean, who wouldn't be? This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? That's embarrassing. How will you respond? Well, I think we should be nice and take the handkerchief. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful. You hesitate to press it to your face. But when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has his natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. So I think we picked the right answer. We got a couple little hearts from him there. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and get some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legend past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. Sounds like a very interesting school. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi, guys. Sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Also, who is this guy? He looks a little bit creepy. Late to class is bad enough. Interrupting my monologue, you're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Anyone know who this is supposed to be? Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Wow, Sprinkles is not happy. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Where's Lemongrab? Even Clink made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance? What? What is this? The class burst into laughter. Look at its face. Oh, Clank, you rascal. What is this game? Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Well, I must say Sprinkles is not wrong. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? Ooh. This is a KFC game. I'm going with chicken snack. Duh. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Yay! Got the right one! Well. I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of a warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted you to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the wide, amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Hallie, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me if you're interested. Well, Colonel. 2 good options, but which will you choose? Sorry, best friend. I am not passing up the Colonel. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. Very unprepared. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only have 2 rules. Do all you can and do it to the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. Well, thank you, Colonel. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Oh, no, already. Ugh. Yay, a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprising short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? All right. Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is a tree as chicken is to feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Well, a comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, or a spork. Well, I think we're going to have to go with spork. Who doesn't want a spoon and a fork? That's right. Ooh, going 3 for 3. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything, as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat, a pancake that looks like a silly face. Well, I'm going to assume Sprinkles here probably wants that top answer. That's right. 4 for 4 here, guys. Woo! Is Sprinkles a good boy? No. He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. That's right. Your total score is perfect score. 5 out of 5. Wow, be honest. Did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Oh my gosh, thank you, Mr. Sanders. Hot diggity, Hallie. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Best time of the day. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would be so serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Wonder what this could be. Do you smell that? It must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Oh, this student is back. Hopefully we can figure out who he is. Is it about lunch? No, I just want to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. This guy's never going to be able to talk. But who cares when we have Colonel Sanders? Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh. Let Colonel Sanders talk, bro. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. Oh my gosh, the Colonel made us something. That must be the smell I smelled. She looks happy. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented. But were the rumors true? Is this? What is it, Colonel? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Chicken. Also, I totally did have some KFC before I, played this game. Proof enough. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelopes you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! Whoever would have thought? Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. That's what I always tell myself. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculations, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. Colonel does not give away his secrets. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude. Nah, says Van Van. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. Oh, Jesus. Look at those lashes. They're beautiful. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Look at his face. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Oh, I think Ashley's got a crush. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Well, you know what, honey? It's not going to happen. But also, she's so cute now, though. Oh, please. Well, Van Van the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. You go, Hallie. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contouring his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and acts unimpressed. Easy now. There is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Who would have thought otherwise? Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Also, the drumstick is definitely my favorite part. What's yours? Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. Let's go for Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Along with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? I guess we'll figure out. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You go, girl. You approach him. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha ha ha, how bold to come out and ask. Seriously, no one gives away their secret. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Look, he's got a little chicken cane. Oh. It's just that you and me here talking, I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. Oh boy. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. 2 whole days. Wow. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent, does it? You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Well, come on, aren't I gonna figure it out? Blank? Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. Why is it blanking? I want to know. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. Good. Let's figure out where he went. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Oh, we don't doubt that, KFC. Alone together, for the first time, you figured now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest, but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Hallie. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. Well, thank you, Colonel. I hope I'm successful. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Ooh, next lesson. Here we go. You step into a massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Ooh, I feel like I'm in Hell's Kitchen, man, except without Gordon Ramsay. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show your stuff. Also, now mentioning Gordon Ramsay, what I wouldn't give to have a Gordon Ramsay dating sim game. I'm just saying. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff? What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Quit crying. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Maria looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Ooh. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, Hallie. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep, boop, bzz. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Let's go with Clink. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clink today. It's okay. I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clink is clearly excited to have some attention. He eats up and begins to roll back and forth. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Come on. Technically, Clink might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzzzt. Tissue, I hardly know you. Clink judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Okay, this is getting a little weird. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Let's get back to the Colonel. All right, you two, for today's lessons, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. We gotta choose the potatoes. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Personally, I don't like gravy on my mashed potatoes, but that's okay. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Well, of course it is. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? You jealous, Ashley? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off of my man. Did someone call for me? Okay, so I know you guys can't hear this music change, but it went from some cutesy music to some, hardcore rock music. No, geez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Hallie's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. What's the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into the boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley Van Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Hallie was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Oh, Van Van, are you challenging the Colonel Sanders man? Not a good idea. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Well, dang, Ashley, you don't gotta be so mean. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense. So one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Get your head in the game, man. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. I feel like I should pick bestie, but I think we're going to go with the Sanders here. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Tell him, girl. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turned to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Hallie as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. You tell her, Colonel. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Hallie's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles and hope that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I guess I'm just a natural. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Also, where did this gravy boat come from? Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. KFC's mashed potatoes are literally my favorite thing ever. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Because it's just me and the Colonel. Oh my gosh, the art of this is just so terribly cute. I love it. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. She ain't gonna win, so I don't care. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Man, maybe I'm the mean one. Van, do something, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Doubt it. Hold on right there, Hallie. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Well, I guess Sprinkles decided to show up at the perfect moment, huh? Can I have potatoes, face? Go away, Pop. Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hands. Mashed potatoes with gravy, pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus and my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. What the hell is this? You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. Who the hell is this student? The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Ugh. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. Oh, look, he's pretty upset now. I don't feel so good. Well, of course you don't. It killed him! What the fuck? What is this? What is going on? Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, wait, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then it's almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. Back to reality. Oh. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poison of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Probably not, Sprinkles. Probably not. Ghost student. Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. Oh, Colonel. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school buildings has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. One day? All right. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Hallie? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! Seriously, Van, you're ruining this whole moment, man. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since I have been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. So look how angry the Colonel is. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our soul may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you, shut up. I'm the only one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Look at his hair. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. What is this? A Spork Monster? It reminds me of something that'd be like, I don't know, Inuyasha or something. What the I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose or is this just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fighting sequence. What? Attack? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love? Cook with love does 1 damage. Just 1? Really? It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Oh, well, I guess 1 damage is pretty good. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. Gross. You take 1 damage. It's attack again. You decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Well, let's just defend ourselves this time, why don't we? You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation? You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening. This is not happening." Yeah, because that's going to work. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utili Tinsel. You take 2 damage from the attack. What? If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. You decide to go on the attack. Let's do some more cooking with love. 1 damage. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce into the line of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. The Colonel came to my rescue, guys. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch! My God. Oh, dear Lord. Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. Way to go, Colonel. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy. Finish him. Spare this wretched beast. Let's finish him. I don't know if that's up Colonel Sanders' alley, but we're going to try. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. You ready? You ready? Your final attack. You'll never survive my student debt loan destruction. Okay. Spork Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Hallie. The defeated monster left behind a special item. Ooh, what is it? It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. Ooh. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Zzz. Oh, look. Poor kid's still dead. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories? Or premonitions? Alrighty, guys. I think this is a great place to stop the video for now on day 2. We'll pick it up later. Thank you so much for watching this playthrough of the Finger Licking Good Colonel Sanders dating sim game. I'm excited to continue on this game with you guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.